Hello, our group consists of Juan Vigil, John Cordova, and Armin Triendl. We decided to do Vitamin Shoppe entering the country of Brazil. A little bit about Vitamin Shoppe. It opened its doors in 1977 and now has more than 500 locations in the United States and the island of Puerto Rico. Customers can also fulfill their supplement needs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, online at vitaminshoppe.com. Vitamin Shoppe offers over 18,000 items from more than 400 brand names. Vitamin Shoppe is also dedicated to being a vibrant member of the communities they serve through charitable givings and continued support of local nonprofit organizations. Now, Armin will talk a little bit about market feasibility.
So I will talk a little bit about the market feasibility, and we came up with some pros. For example, business development, economic growth, the market opportunity, the change from creatine monohydrate of being a prescription drug to a non-prescription drug, and then the two mega events that are coming up in Brazil, which are the Soccer World Cup in 2014 and the Summer Olympics in 2016. The economic growth of vitamins and dietary supplements are expected to be about 5%, so the compound annual growth rate is expected to be 5% in the next couple of years. And then in Brazil are also improved economic conditions combined with changing dietary habits of the Brazilian population, which provide a positive appraisal for the upcoming years. And then we switch to the cons of the market feasibility. So one con we figured out is the black market that exists, which might offer the products for a cheaper price compared to our company. The black market is pretty big since, as I addressed earlier, creatine monohydrate was a prescription drug until 2010, and because of that many people tried to buy it from the black market for a cheaper price, because companies had to go through all those administrative work in order to get that prescription from creatine monohydrate. And then the second con we came up with is the competition. There are already multiple other vitamin supplement companies in Brazil, and two examples we have is the Sports Nutrition Center. It's one of the biggest franchises in Brazil, and then Herbalife, which had the strongest increase in dietary supplements in Brazil in 2011. Now I want to talk a little bit about the time frame in which we want to construct our business in Brazil, and we examined that it would be good to establish multiple stores within the next 12 months, because the first mega event is coming up with the Soccer World Cup in the summer of 2014. So we want to have a good base already when that event is starting, because we can use that for promotion purposes. And then the steps we want to do is do more research and development work, and then choose an experienced expatriate manager which can lead a team which will consist of locals from Brazil and experienced people from the US. And we need to include a designated Brazilian resident who has the power of attorney in order to sign the contract if we want to do business in Brazil. So there are also 13 steps our company needs to fulfill. It's called the Sociedade Limitada, and this can take up about half a year. It says probably up to 152 days. So that's our time frame we found out. And now I want to hand over to Juan, who is going to talk a little bit about the laws and regulations.
All right, in Brazil, foreign entities seeking to establish their presence in Brazil have been forced to set up a subsidiary even just to enter the state and conduct business. The most common business entity, as Armin said earlier, is the Limitada. While this is touted as the simplest office to establish in Brazil, it's by no means simple. Like we said, creating one requires at least 13 steps and can take as long as 6 months. One reason that the process can take so long is that the filing requirements are spread across various federal and state government agencies. The fees for these registrations can amount to over 1,000 real, plus additional annual fees to unions. Some special considerations Vitamin Shop needs to consider for the laws and regulations is the requirement for a Brazilian resident as a power of attorney, and also that there are considerable tax laws to navigate that require a lot of attention. Now John is going to talk about Brazilian culture and location considerations.
Brazilian culture has been known to embrace the beauty of the body. There are known internationally as a culture obsessed with splendor, vitality, and health. The country's health and wellness programs are becoming increasingly more popular. In 2011, Brazil was reported second worldwide, right behind the United States for countries with the most fitness clubs. More than 18,000 of these clubs reside in Brazil and are continuing to increase throughout the country. According to the New York Times, the market has doubled from 2007 to 2011 to a staggering $2.2 billion industry. The rising demand for fitness memberships has also increased the demand for supplements. There are a lot of pros to consider. One pro is the fact that there is an increase in demand for health and wellness. This means more are taking more vitamins and supplements to keep them looking good and feeling good. Another pro is the location. Sao Paulo is the largest city in Brazil. Most people work out before or after they go to work, so they will be looking for a nutrient-rich supplements to get them through the day. Rio de Janeiro is the second largest city in Brazil, which is right on the coast. This is a huge opportunity because coastal people tend to wear less clothes, meaning they are more self-conscious about their appearance. They too will also be demanding vitamins and supplements to keep them healthy and looking good. On the other hand, there are also cons to consider. Since the fitness sector is so large in Brazil, that means that there will be a large number of competitors. Most Brazilians have not heard of Vitamin Shop because it is an American-owned and operated company. Another con is brand loyalty. If the people of Brazil are loyal to one store, then they may not be willing to change stores. Lastly, marketing Vitamin Shop in Brazil would be difficult since we do not understand the culture very well. We would have to employ a marketing research group to go into Brazil and study the culture. The care of one's own body has become a focal point in Brazilian culture. In Brazil's largest city, Sao Paulo, spas are popping up everywhere to tend to the physical needs, and wellness and appearance of businessmen and women, where they can get away from the city and renew their body by receiving massages, visiting plastic surgeons, and of course working out in the gym. Brazilians care about their outward appearance and their bodies. On the other hand, Rio de Janeiro is right on the coast with crowds of people taking to the beaches every day, where people run, swim, surf, or work out before and after work. This increase in fitness and improving the appearance of the body has driven up the demand for vitamins and supplements. Ingesting vitamins and supplements are key to keeping the body functioning like it should and making it feel and look good. The primary result of all this is the concern for one's own health and well-being. The average gym membership is about $200 a month. The reason gym membership is so expensive is because Sao Paulo has the highest cost of living in the Americas, with Rio de Janeiro right behind. One such reason is because imports on workout equipment are very high priced. Another reason is because hiring certified trainers also pushes up the cost. As you can see, people in this country are willing to pay high dollar to keep them looking young and healthy. This just might be a perfect opportunity to invest in a health and nutrition chain, such as Vitamin Shop. Now we will consider adjustments that we would make to our products. Firstly, products with the Vitamin Shop name on them would have to appeal more to the people of Brazil, so that marketing strategy would appeal more to the needs of Brazilians. Another adjustment would be the language on the packages would have to change to Portuguese because 99% of the population speaks it. Another major adjustment would be the products we sell. For instance, an American brand that Brazilians are not familiar with may not sell. We might have to find trusted brand supplements that Brazilians already have brand recognition to. Selling different brand products might have to occur if Vitamin Shoppe intends on becoming successful in a foreign nation such as Brazil.
From this research and information, we can conclude that this is a tremendous opportunity for the Vitamin Shoppe to take advantage of. The fitness and health and wellness scene in Brazil is growing at a substantial rate. This increasing demand to get healthy is directly correlated to the increase in demand for vitamins and supplements, and the upcoming World Cup and Olympic events are the perfect opportunity to capitalize on this.